What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 3. Now, in this video, we have a Jaguar XJ220 Horizon Edition. Now, this particular one, I'm considering a used car because I found it in the auction house. Good grief. Can you guys hear the fire truck outside over on my commentary? Hopefully not, but anyways, found this car in the auction house, and it was actually a really good price when I found it. However, I got into a bidding war over it with somebody else, and I think we ended up bidding up to just over 2 million credits on this car, and he wasn't willing to bid any higher, so I won the car. Now, I really like the setup on it. I really like everything that's done to it, except for there's one big thing that we need to fix from the previous owner, and that is something that you guys will be able to tell when we rev it. I don't even need to tell you what it is. Just listen. That's right, it's a V12 swap. So our first thing to do is to swap back the original twin turbo engine and get the spirit. First thing is get the spirit of this car back, because truthfully, this is one of my favorite supercars. It's almost a hypercar. It was almost there. It was one of those leaders in the supercar era that was almost a hypercar, and I loved this car so much. Still do to this day. The XJ220S is one of my favorites, if not my favorite supercar of all time. So without any further ado, let's get to the garage and let's get as far as quote-unquote the previous setup, I'm okay with changing that. I mean, it is what it is. The Horizon Edition stuff, I'm going to put the Horizon Edition back on it, and then what we're going to do, we're going to put the Horizon Edition stuff on, and then we're going to pull the V12 swap out, because again, that's how they come as a Horizon Edition. It is what it is. But even Turn 10 themselves was like, here, V12 swap all the things. But for me, I like to maintain the spirit of this car, because this is one of those few cars that I don't really like the idea of any kind of engine swap on. This is one of those cars where I'm like, nope, leave that factory engine. You could build the crap out of it, but leave that engine, because that is the spirit of the XJ220. And it was different than everybody else. Everybody else at the time was running big V12s or V10s or whatever. This car, not exactly. Like, not on that same... It was way ahead of its time. They were like, smaller engine, huge turbos is the way to go, and it was definitely ahead of its time in that regard. So we're making basically 1 horsepower off of 800 horsepower and 655 foot-pounds of torque, fully built, 3,200-pound car. Not bad at all. I mean, let's see what we can do here. We've already got race brakes. We've already got race suspension as per the Horizon Edition stuff. Race front and rear end and anti-roll bars or sway bars, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to race weight reduction, and I am also installing a cage. I drove the car around a little bit when I first got it, and I didn't much care for their tune, so I'm going to be changing that up. We're going to redo all the drivetrain stuff. We've got a race gearbox in it, but we put a clutch in just now. We need a drive shaft. We put a drive shaft and a clutch in. It already had a gearbox and a diff. So, well, obviously it had a gearbox and a diff. You kind of need those things, but I mean an upgraded one. And front tire width should be maxed at 305. Rear should be maxed at 355. And wheels, I love the HREs that it has on it, so I'm going to leave them. They fit this car beautifully. And without any further ado, I'm going to install this setup. We're going to go mess with the tune just a little bit, because this is going to be tuned to be a circuit-focused car, like a circuit monster, a grip machine, whose only purpose is to hug corners as tightly as possible. Now, 417 gears, since we added a bit of power, I'm going to reduce the final drive down to a 410, just a little bit. That's a lot of negative camber up front. They go with a little bit more, and then a little bit more in the rear to -1.5. Casters, wow, it's all the way up. Soften the front just a bit. It's a mid-engine car, so it's going to be tuned a little differently. Jeez, the rear springs are stiff as hell. Now, let's see. You know what? They shouldn't be that stiff, at least not in my mind. That would cause a good bit of understeer. Soften them up just a little. Oh, I see. Aero for cornering is maxed. A little bit more front brake bias and turn the pressure up just a tad. Deceleration, no lock? Really? Let's go to a 70-30. 70-30 is pretty good, and I want to see how this car responds to 70-30, how it feels with 70-30. Now, we just made a bunch of major changes to the car, so it's not going to feel anything like it did when I drove it, but let's listen to it. Sounds aggressive. Revs really quick. Let's look at the telemetry. And by the way, if you're wondering how to do that, it's just hold down on the D-pad. Makes 22 pounds of boost all the way up to about... Let's see, where does it bounce at? About 8,800 RPM. Now, that's with upgraded cams, so that's not anywhere close to factory redline. Factory redline is a lot lower than that. I think it's in the 7s. Oh my god, though. You can dive into a corner and leave your foot on the floor. And these slightly longer gears, I mean, they're not that much longer, but they're slightly longer. They really help it get the power down. Dude, the turn-in is incredible. The turn-in, yeah, the turn-in is absolutely freaking incredible. So is the stopping power. Like, look at this, though. Turn in. I'm flat. Flat! And it literally just, it sticks and it pulls. Also, when I pitch it into a corner, if I just do a little tiny initiation with the brakes, it goes immediately. Oh, well, he jumped right under me. Nice. But God, dude, it is insane. Okay, I am definitely considering this a worthwhile purchase. I mean, I know I spent over 2 million credits on it, but it was definitely an auction well played. And I think the thing is, too, the funny thing is, the bid that we were at, it was like 2.2 million, and that was kind of where I was like, okay, I'm not going any higher than this. So if I had gotten outbid on this one, then I may not have gotten this one. But the funny thing is, right after this one came up on the market, another one came up on the market for a much lower starting bid. So I started bidding on that one too, but I wanted this one because of the design on it. I love the design. So I'm still really glad I ended up winning this one. So let's give it a test by doing some S2 class. And I know it's not maxed out S2, but let's give it a bit of a test by doing some S2 time attack, because S2 time attack is really competitive. Like, it is so freaking competitive. It is nuts. It is crazy. It is insane. So let's, oh, I always forget with stratospheric slingshot you have to back up. Why is it that way for stratospheric slingshot? Stratospheric slingshot is weird. All right, S2 people, let's do this. Although the thing is, you can put this car as like a mid-range S2, or you can make it a bonkers S1. And if I wanted to make it a competitive car, like a truly class competitive car, I would just make it a top-tier S1 and not try to push it into an S2, at least on the stock engine. If you wanted to push it to the top of S2, you could probably do that with a built V12, but I don't want to put a built V12 in this car. It's not what this car is about to me. Well, that first time is going to get demolished real quick. A dirty 8.5 minutes. God, who does the game think I am? And not to sound, oh, as I say as I crash into a wall, not to sound, you know, pretentious or big-headed or anything, but geez, 8.5 minutes and a dirty lap. Like, God. And yes, I get that it starts you out with the base time, and I also know that people in the comments are going to go, what do you mean you didn't know that? Yes, I did. Get up 6th as quickly as possible. It did get a little light over the top of the hill, like, which was like the top of this loop, this hyperloop, which oh, it was right here, right here. Okay. That was super close to like, getting demolished. Just being careful. Learning the limits of this car on this track. Come on, come on, come on. Like, you can get into the throttle so early, though. It's amazing how early on you can get into it. Oh, and go, 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 go. Come on. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, God. And power on. Running it almost out to red line. Those cams help. Oh, my God. I'm so grateful for the fact that that did not dirty the lap. That would have been, like... That would have been disastrous if it had dirtied the lap. Almost 50% done. Oh, God. Okay, so we're 1:20 and it's clean. That time is going to get, like, destroyed. Oh, God. Oh, so is our lap. I don't know why I didn't brake. Jeez, I didn't brake. I mean, we're still going to beat him, but I'm going to run it after just because of the fact that I don't want to, like... God, I don't want to deal with that. That sucks. Running down to the bottom of the track. God, I don't know why I didn't pay more attention to the braking line on that one. It's just... Why would you not do that? Slightly stupid mistake on my part, but we will keep running it. Come on, go. Go, 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 go. Get into the power as early as humanly possible. Oh, God. All right. Oh, terrible line. Disgusting. Disgusting line into that corner. That was so bad. Getting there, getting there, getting there. And I know the fact that I can do this. I know that I can do this with a clean lap. I know it. Go. Oh, geez. Go. Oh, go. And that is the line. Okay, so I'm going to do that one more time, and we're going to get a clean lap with this car. We're going to nail a clean lap. God, that was like 5, almost 6 minutes faster. That is insane. You have to really try to get a time that slow. You really do. All right. Yes. Bring it. Yes. That's what we're about right now. It's 100% what we're about right now. And not only that, but we need to get this, like... God, we need to get this clean lap, man. At least I need to get a clean lap, like, for me, for myself, you know? Oh, there's his ghost. He's in the twin mill. He's going to brake for that, and that's where he hit the wall. I probably braked a little bit too much, but you know what? I actually kind of don't care because like, that's where his dirty lap came from, and that's where a lot of my dirty laps on this track have come from. Yes, I can get on the power early, which is nice about a power band that comes in up top. Like, everybody's all about, like, oh, you need torque, and I'm like, sure, torque is great and all, but if you can just floor it at lower RPMs, not get much wheel spin, and then then let the power feed in as you're pulling out of the corner, and then by the time you get right past the apex, full power hits, that's like perfect, because then you don't need traction control, you don't need anything. You're just, you know, like the engine's power band is perfect for delivering power out of corners, and you're not going to get that much drama. It's the fastest way to do it. Oh, pick your speed back up. Into 5th. Into 6th. Come on. Why did I not... Oh, my God. Why did I not see the... It's that one corner. You don't see the yellow for some reason. I don't know if they don't show you the yellow or that, like, the yellow isn't there. Oh, that's super frustrating. But I think I can remember now where that exact spot is and know that I have to start braking before I see the line. Like, I just want to set a clean, fast lap, and that's that one spot that's gonna mess with me. God, how do you get that much of a head start on me? Damn. I'm gonna restart. That's not good. I think I messed up the launch. I mean, I messed up the launch a lot, but oh, that's what happened. Yeah, okay, I didn't start when I was supposed to. Stay in the boost. Remember to give a little bit of dab of brakes at the top of the hill here. Maybe not as much as before, but yeah, that's good. Then I let it feed right back into full throttle, which is exactly where it should be up here. Go, now, down the hill. Oh yeah, we're way, way further ahead than we were last time. Boot it. That's not bad. Oh, I should have set up for that better. There he is. Stick with it. Stick with it and boot it. Come on. Oh, God. All right, go, 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 go. Not bad. Oh, much more inside than any of my previous attempts. This one's feeling really good. See how much faster we're getting out of corners than he is? So much faster. That's, oh my God, that was so much better. I mean, it could have been taken a little bit faster, yes, but that is way better than any of my previous runs here. Any of them. Stay smooth. Stay smooth. Ooh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Oh, there's no line there either. I hate coming off of the blue track because there's no... That's why there was no braking line at that other corner. Dude, we're so much further ahead. Like, being clean with your lines is literally the most important thing you could ever do if you're trying to set any kind of lap time anywhere. Doesn't matter what track it is. Really, frankly, doesn't matter what game it is. If you have clean lines, you are going to be faster than somebody that's trying to be fast but is sloppy about it. And across the line with a clean 141, or sorry, not 141, like 241-ish. It's like what? 241.8 clean. That's not bad. That's not bad, and I'm okay with that with this car. I think what I'm going to do with this car later on down the road is take it and build it into an S1, S1 focused, maxed S1 PI beast, and circuit race it. So that's definitely a car that I've been wanting for a while. It's a Horizon edition that I've been wanting for a while, and even though like it's okay, so we found a used one on the auction house, but you know what? We put the original motor back in it, and now it's a hell of a car. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Forza Horizon 3. If you did, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comments down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. I'll see you guys later. Talk to y'all next time.